Hey guys, Jesse here, aka Psycho on Wall Street with TradeOnTheFly.com. I'm going to do a quick video on buying the breakout versus waiting for the retest and some of the pros and cons for both. So we'll go ahead and hop in. So buying the breakout typically consists of buying a stock when it is breaking out of a range or formation or breaking up through a key resistance area with a calculated increase in volume relative to a given time frame. So what that means is we're looking for something with a very clear breakout area. We're looking at this chart right here, CDXC, as if you're watching this 325 area, you see volume come through that 325 area, you buy as soon as you see that volume come in on that breakout. And then we'll go ahead and look at, it's a closer look. Go and look at waiting for the retest. So waiting for the retest consists of seeing the breakout occur, but waiting for it to come back down to retest the breakout area that it broke out from to confirm the move. So what we want to do is wait for the area to be confirmed. We want to make sure we're not chasing a false breakout or chasing in general. So once a stock breaks out through an area, we're going to watch that breakout and see if it wants to come back down and retest the breakout area. And that's when we would buy versus buying on the initial spike through the area. So if we're looking at ABUS, the daily look, we're looking at 340, 345 is the key area. We see a big volume spike right here up and through that area. And then we see it peter off down right back down here, and we're waiting for the retest. And so that retest can be either the closest major moving average or that key area it broke out from. So we've got this nice mean right here around, I think it was like 330, 335, comes back down to retest that area. That's where I'd be looking to buy if I wasn't buying on the initial breakout. Buying a breakout would be good for full position buyers. You're going in full position, you're exiting full position. Typically, this can be done in both intraday day trading and also swing trading. It's an opportunity to scale as well. If you're buying the breakout, you can buy an initial position size on that breakout, and then if you want to wait for it to come back down and retest, you can. Or if the stock keeps riding up, you can keep buying those key areas on little dips and scale into that full position size. Good for intraday scalps. Again, if it's going to be one of those false breakouts or a breakout and splat, then you can get in a full position size scalp for 5-10 cents and get back out. Obviously, they can keep running. That's one of the good aspects of a breakout is if you get into it, and it's a good one, they can keep going. Some of the cons. FOMO, number one, fear of missing out. So on a big breakout, it's usually exploding on Twitter. Everybody's talking about it. And if you're a newer trader or you just don't have control over that emotion again, you get that fear of missing out. And typically by the time that you enter the trade, it's already too late. Fake outs, same thing. It's a fake out breakout. So it breaks out on nice volume, but you have zero follow through. Winners to losers. So a lot of the times, if you're buying the breakout and you're not scaling in or you're going full position size, etc. But if you're going in right on that first breakthrough, a lot of the times you'll hold. At least I have in the past, waiting for that thing to bounce back, and it turns winners into losers. Usually it's situationally driven. So on these huge volume breakouts and these crazy stocks with the huge percentage gains, typically they're on news, data, earnings, or it's a short squeeze, something along those lines, but it's a situationally driven event. So you have situationally driven volume. I prefer to trade non-situationally driven volume just because it provides a cleaner chart for me to see. I get better feeling or reading from it. So that was the breakout. Now going into the retest, some of the pros. Great for full scaling. So rather than going all in at once, you're buying a piece on the breakout, you're buying a piece on a retest if it does, or you're buying on dips as the stock is riding those moving averages up. It's very clear key confirmed areas, so there's not a lot of static or noise on the chart. The areas are very clear and very clean. And everybody can see them, and that's what we want. Waiting for a retest, eliminating FOMO. So you see everybody jump in at once, and sometimes they can keep going, and you don't get a piece of it. That's okay. There will be more. We don't want to catch all of them. We just want to catch the right ones. So waiting for a retest, a lot of the times those retest buying situations are some of the stronger moves, because that's when you get that second wave of everyone with the confidence that area is confirmed, that breakout area is confirmed, and the stock can move up from there. And so again, it can keep running. Waiting for a retest, you may miss out on it, but again, there'll be more. And then some of the cons, it may never come back to retest. They're a little bit slower to develop sometimes, and it tests your patience. And again, as a new trader, oftentimes that's the hardest thing for you to develop is the patience. But as you mature in that and you watch these over and over again, you can start to find out and get a feel for which ones are the best ones to play relating to volume on the breakout or waiting for a retest. Here are a couple other things to look for that help identify higher probability breakout setups, and that is when the volume comes at a major moving average test or retest, the 50 or 200 simple moving average, and the slow stocks are reset and curling up. So when that volume occurs at a major moving average area, again, we talked about that in previous videos, moving averages are some of the most common indicators used. So when you get volume at those moving averages, it's because more people are watching those areas, so we'll get a little bit more activity. So looking for the volume at major moving averages, as well as the slow stocks being reset and curling up. And you can see that right here in RLGT. Again, you can see it here in CGIX, here and here. And you can see it here in INAP. So, if you guys have any questions about this, about buying the breakout or waiting for the retest, we actually do both, and we do both in different scenarios. So, if you have any questions, just email me at psycho@tradeonthefly.com, and you can follow us at Offshore Hunters and at Psycho on Wall Street. And obviously, you can go to www.tradeonthefly.com and check us out there. So, thanks for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and we'll talk to you soon.